Let's see. Okay, I'm working. Thing whether they're working. And when I unmute the little beggars. Well, was waiting on two, but we'll get going anyway because I pressed the button. So I do believe that top of the round. So I suspect I get to get the next round button. The next round button. And, oh, everyone gets a joker. He goes on hold. His layers next.
Okay, just need to bring up the map one moment.
Try to like the combat. I know it's for players. My most annoying thing about the combat carousel is you lose all the bennies counters and like that. So right, you're down on the ground, thinking I should be somewhere else, being chosen.
How high up is the walkway?
I've decided it is 2 inches above the lower level. Couldn't find any description.
So pretty damned high, about 12 foot up.
About 12 foot up, yes. But I do believe you can reach that with a standing jump.
Oh, absolutely, I can. Yes, I'm just trying to decide what I'm actually going to do.
From memory, it's 1 inch from a standing jump. It's 1 inch vertically, 2 with a raise, isn't it? And is it an extra inch if you get a run up? So you could.
Yeah, that's horizontal. That's horizontally.
Oh, vertically, it's just 2 inches maximum.
Yeah, you get extra distance for the horizontal jump.
Yes, which would make sense. Yes, but yeah, with an athletics check and a raise, you will be able to sort of basically jump up and be able to grab hold of the walkway and then clamber over it. Yes.
Okay then. My powers are limited free action, aren't they, Tav?
Oh yes.
Then I'll use Cat's Grace to boost my agility first, and then I'll do the leapy stuff.
Make sure you apply it on the combat tracker.
Thank you for reminding me.
You can decide whether it's a raise or not by paying extra power points or
not.
I'll
go with the raise then, yeah. I'm just moving stuff around.
That's boosted your agility, not your athletics, though.
Oops, I did the wrong one. I'll do the right one if it's okay with you, Kev.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it. I mean, you don't have to roll, so it's not a problem.
There you go. Just so you know. Wasn't that funny?
So I was expecting an evil laugh, not a slightly mad laugh.
Oops! I just boosted the dragon instead of me. That's better. Thank you. Right, what I'd like to do is take a small run up and leap up to the rail of the balcony, holding onto the outside, and I want to grab hold of Grey Maiden 7 and pull them off so that they fall down. Of course, being invisible, pull them down. They won't know where it's coming from.
Yes, indeed.
Dirty bugger.
Sorry, I couldn't resist. Okay, go for it. Make that athletics check.
Basically in reverse.
It does. I'm going to treat it just
It's effectively a push, isn't it?
But push. Yes, it's a push.
It's a pull rather than a push. But
I'm going to give you a +4 bonus when you do the opposed athletics, but not the athletics to jump up first, if that makes sense.
It does. So straight athletics and then a +4 athletics, assuming that succeeds.
Exactly. Treating it like you've got the drop because they're not expecting it. That won't succeed. You'll need an 8 to
well,
reach.
Then I'll Benny it.
Okay. That's all you needed. Okay.
There you go.
So this time you do get a +4 to your athletics roll.
Boing, said Zebedee.
No long.
I'm not going to don't worry about the creative combat bit, but you know what I mean, because you're literally yanking them downwards, so we won't worry about that. It's just straight dice now, isn't it? It's not like it used to be, which was 2d6 plus 2, isn't it? It's just 2d6 now, isn't it? But there's no upper limit.
Yeah, there's no cap to the falling damage.
It's just a d6 per inch now, isn't it? Whereas the old, yeah.
It might still be the d6 plus 1 in. It is still d6 plus 1 in Pathfinder.
It is. Oh, is it still plus 1 in Pathfinder? Well, that's 8 points of damage then. I'm going to say probably doesn't. Toughness doesn't really help when you're plummeting. I'm going to argue.
Yeah, I think the ground is an area effect attack, so the armor's not going to help a great deal.
Yeah, I don't think armor helps. So that is.
I think well, the armor technically should help, and but the ground helps. The ground counts as a heavy weapon. Not that it makes a difference.
I would say it's pretty heavy, yeah.
Yeah, otherwise so, known as being hit by a planet now.
Yep. So
yeah,
okay.
I hit with a planet.
Okay, so basically you are on the underside.
I'm perched on the edge of the rail.
You're perched on the edge of the rail, yeah. And
yeah.
Grey Maiden number 7 literally just pitches over the side and lands, knocking all the wind out of her.
And I'm also going to keep my conviction going.
Okie dokie.
There's my Benny.
Indeed. You know, as I say, if you were somewhere else, you wouldn't have to spend the Benny, but obviously someone is taking that away from you. Rushing on ahead.
You're just going to keep rubbing that in all night, aren't you?
Very so.
Thought so. Shall I end my turn?
Well, it's Majenko's up next, though, if you want Majenko to do anything.
True indeed. Majenko. What's Majenko going to do?
Don't forget, Majenko isn't invisible. Don't forget.
Majenko is going to...
Darkness. Sorry, shouting up.
Majenko's going to grab a bed sheet, fly it over here, and drop it on his head.
Okie dokie. The howl of distress as the bed sheet is taken off the poor fellow who was shivering underneath it.
And is cowering in the darkness that's just appeared around him because he thinks he's gone blind with the blood veil.
Vorka just drew a Joker.
Vorka. Oh, there we go. I'll give everyone a Benny. Okie dokie. That would be a post athletics from Majenko. I've targeted Queen's Physician number 2 for you.
Thank you. 1 moment.
This I will treat as a trick. I suppose actually meant to be. Oh! Obviously, just flying out of the darkness, dragging the thing, the physician is able to see it coming and obviously sidesteps at the very last second. Something I completely forgot to miss last week.
You forgot to miss it?
I forgot to mention because I missed it. I missed it, so I didn't mention it. Vorka, the chosen one. Up next.
Borg is actually going to go on hold. Sorry.
It's okay.
You can maintain Vorka's conviction then, because it was about to expire.
Indeed, it did, but I'll turn it back on for free.
I'm confused.
Okay.
No, there it is.
With everyone rushing around left, right, and centre, so many windows open. I'd actually
that works. Yeah, no, that's perfectly.
I'd covered up the fact that in this encounter here in the sick ward where you are now, you were the chosen one. You'd only spend bennies to maintain conviction. Thaddeus Wildsall is up next.
Running.
So clearly we no longer care whether we kill him or not.
I'm not sure about that. I'll let you decide.
5 points.
Well, if we don't leave any witnesses, they can't swear it was us, right?
darkness, large area.
Yes. Again. Okay.
Could everybody run upstairs? Because they can't all go. I'll have to come upstairs single file. And I don't know what's going on either.
Are you maintaining invisibility, or are you going to let it drop?
I am maintaining invisibility as well.
That will cost you 5 power points.
No, and it costs us a penny too.
Indeed.
So, in fact, that's me at power points again. 10 power points. So anyway, what was it? So I think 11 was there, wasn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to try and run upstairs, because this is just weird, and we can hold them all in the stair anyway, in theory.
No problemo.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know why everybody's attacking.
Okay. Yeah, I think he's possibly lost it. That's with that roll, yes. Try that again, shall we? Okay, is my dice going to sulk today? My dice hate me today, I've noticed. So, that costs 1 power point to fail to cast stun upon you. Grey Maiden Foot Soldier. I failed to stun you. He fails to stun you while laughing manically. Grey Maiden Foot Soldier. He's prone. Get back up. He's on the ground floor, so therefore I'm gonna go. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Enter there after I move it back an inch. He's running for the stairs, having heard a shout from above. Grey Foot Soldier number 5 remains shaken. Moves to there. Edge of the sphere of dimness, apparently.
Yeah, because obviously dim light there at -2 and Vorka's unaffected. She's a goblin.
Okay. Volker may intend to interrupt. This Grey Maiden is going to run past him.
Not this one, no.
Okay. I'm going to rule that they have to go that way to get up the stairs. There. There. Okay. And that brings us to Sassafras.
Now, because I was trying to attack, do I get attack that one as I was coming downstairs? Do I get to attack that one as it runs away from me?
So this grey maiden coming up on me is trying to attack me.
No, that grey maiden's below you. Which one? This one?
6 is the one that just ran past.
Yeah. They literally, basically in the dimness, they couldn't really see you. Plus, I seem to recall you were sort of prone on the floor, so they probably jumped over you because you did
I was prone,
you did a Rannick. So I assume she leapt over you and ran up the stairs.
Oh, okay.
Because obviously the doctor called. So, but as you've got the Joker bonus, of course, that's why I said you could interrupt anyway. But you pulled a Rannick.
Nope, it's all good. It's all good.
You pulled a Rannick. So no, this one you can hear this one. You can see that one running beneath you because you're on the catwalk and they're running along on the floor beneath you. Press bar 3. Sassafras. Where's Sassafras? There's Sassafras. Oh yeah, that's why I couldn't see because Sassafras is.
So are there any here on the catwalk with me, or are these all below me?
That one. There were 2, but one of them just fell off.
Well,
Pulled
then
off,
I'm
we should
going
say.
to move a little bit more towards him because they've been threatening. And I'll just hit him with a bolt.
Yay! Out of an invisible gnome cast bolt at him. And Aki has arrived on hold on the Joker.
I got the Joker.
There's a
And so
book in
did
that,
Hooker.
Memoirs
Oh,
of an
I'm
Invisible
gonna-
Gnome.
I'm going to pet him.
There is, isn't there?
Better. Yeah, that took care of him.
Uh.
Don't even know what hit him.
Grey maidens are still all women.
Okay. She will recover, apparently, but not she's out of the fight. All good. Doing anything else? Or on? To move on. Queen's Physician number 4. Physician runs over here and takes cover behind the barrels and everything. Actually, he's stunned, distracted, and everything else. He's not going to do anything of the sort. He remains stunned. Stupid me. That's what happens when you're not paying attention.
Poor stunned little dude.
Yes.
Come now, Doctor. If we're going to have to fight, at least do it fairly. On guard. Does he respond?
Well, I said he'd already drawn his rapier.
Yes, I know, but he then tried to cast a stun spell on me.
Of course he can, but that's because he wanted to stun you to make the fight more interesting.
Oh, yes. This is the point where he has to say to the death. Just so I can get the quote out.
Well, he won't because he'll die. And I do.
In that case, to the pain. And I will step forth and leap up onto his table. I assume you're going to want that for.
That.
Oh.
It is going to make it very difficult to make him lose his feet below the ankles first, but I'm actually going to just try and clock him round the head.
Hey. So that would be.
I'll try and clock him round the head non-lethally.
Yeah, getting targeted. Otherwise, I was expecting it to do it automatically. Obviously, hadn't targeted him.
Oh, I think we'll spend a penny on that.
Oh dear! Oh dear. Okay. Okay. So that would be that. How does that work?
I know. I know. I'd take for the critical fail here, but so I'm standing
Well,
on his desk and
I think you've got to do it
I've
around it,
raised,
haven't you? You've landed on the desk, and as you swing, you realise that basically it's a very well polished desk, and you only landed it on the balls of your feet to keep you in balance. And basically, all Rainier does as you land on the desk is he just pushes you gently with the tip of his rapier, which is just enough to have you plummet backwards and off the desk.
I was going to give you an alternative because I got a 13 for landing on the desk. I was going to say because I'm raising my rapier up to clunk him on the head to knock him out with the butt of the rapier. I actually just ram it into the wooden ceiling, and I can't pull my rapier out.
Yeah, that's also a good one. I think we'll yeah, fair enough. I'm gonna have you fall off the desk because if that way, if I get to beat you first, I've got you prone and vulnerable.
So, well, I still have my offhand attack at the same time. So,
okay, good point. Okay, no, in that case, you're right. You for namesake, yes, you are right. I won't make you prone. I think yes, you're quite right. You've embedded the rapier in the ceiling. I like that.
Aiden's balls! I shall shout.
But it will. I'll tell you what it will do. Actually, I will tell you what. I will have it distract you instead of being prone. Because you're sort of like, which still a hit. Doesn't affect the actual. The distraction doesn't mean you don't hit him. So you're okay on that score.
Yeah.
The bug with Rainier. Bug. Now anyway, so that's okay.
Spend a penny on the damage roll as well. Why not? I've got plenty of pennies. I'm best to do on the combat tracker though, aren't I? Right.
Cancel that.
Where are we? There we are.
Yeah.
Still only one wound. He's going to need more than that. Let's try it one more. Why will none of these bloody things ace? I've got loads of pennies. Let's go with one more. That's better. Much better. So as he pushes me and I fall down, or I stagger, I'm hanging from my rapier in the ceiling and clonk him on the head really hard.
Right, okay. Spend a point of evil
he's
conviction.
using his conviction, is he?
Yeah, I'm going to make him spend a point of conviction. Yeah, exactly.
Your turn to critically fail then.
I was going to say. Roll onto that 6. You digger. It didn't make much difference.
Nope.
All I needed was to be a 12. Oh well, 2 wounds then.
I'll take that. That's fine. I'm hanging from the ceiling by my rapier, feet skidding on the top of his desk. And what's our genie gonna do? Well, he's already stunned. Our genie is gonna flitter over to this one here.
Yep.
And just start scratching away at their helmet.
Go for it.
That's going to be
White/stick, apparently. Oh, big as a test.
yeah, doing it as a test. So I'll make them distracted as there's this little dragon clawing all over their helmet.
Okie dokie.
That's me done.
And at this point, Vorka will interrupt.
Okie dokie. It's not about to expire. Your conviction
Understood.
doesn't expire.
Vorka is going to leap to his feet, and he's going to start screaming at this fighter here, or the Grey Maiden here in front of him. Do you realize that shield is as big as I am? Do you understand what kind of disadvantage that puts me at? That's not fighting fair.
That was a very good Mickey Mouse impersonation.
Oh, let's re-roll that.
Yep, targeted, by the way.
Are you running this turn?
I am running this turn, yes. Still a miss? I know, wow. Mumble, mumble. Come on.
Use the force, Vorka.
There we go.
Look at all those lovely little hearts flying everywhere. I assume you're attacking number 12.
I am attacking number 12, yes.
Oh my god,
thought
look
I
at all
had
those 6s there. Ouch. Okay, I think number 12's in trouble.
And again, this is non-lethal.
Non-lethal, that's fine. It'll be an... Oh, in that case, I'm going to wreck on that then. Only because I love the non-lethal sound effect.
And having spent 2 of my inches of movement to leap to my feet, I'm going to spend the other 13 to run up the stairs and chase down number 6.
That won't take much. So basically, you're going 4 to get to there. Then you have to go through the wall. Yeah, then you have to go through the wall, which is there, if that makes sense. And that means you've caught them.
Oh, I thought they were further up than that.
No, they didn't get that much further than you. So
Oh, they rolled crap then. Okay.
They did.
In which case, actually,
they're in heavy armor.
What I'm going to do is actually then run in front of them and stand there and go, "You shall not pass."
Okay, I love it.
And that will be the end of my turn. I won't
She
click it so you can do the conviction thing. Oh, you did do the conviction thing.
I've just worked out because they fixed it now. I can make the conviction last multiple rounds, which is brilliant for being chosen. Aki, are you staying on hold?
Has anyone got to go? Anyone?
Only the bad guys, I think.
There's 2 bad guys left to go.
Well, I'll let a bad guy go on my floor, and then I'll interrupt him just because I can. I've got down here Queen's position number 7, is it?
Queen's position 2 is the one that's going.
Or Grey Maiden. Queen's position 2.
The Grey Maiden 7, who's shaken.
I'll wait till Grey Maiden comes, then I'll interrupt.
Hopefully I broke this up enough because they can't see anybody and
I've just had a horrible evil.
shadow bubbles probably.
Okay. The doctor's physician moves over to this bed here and goes, right, I've had enough of this. You're all invisible. You're interfering with our process here. Unless you surrender immediately, I shall start murdering patients. With that, he caves in the head of the patient on the bed.
Wow. Did that happen in the main room?
Yes.
You can see that.
Well, that's going to change my
No, then I'm
non-lethal
going to
approach.
interrupt him as soon as he says that.
Hang on, wait a minute. Did I not say this was escalating a bit quickly? That's a bit dramatic, wasn't it?
You will surrender now, or I'll kill patients, he says, and then attempts to murder one to prove it.
Is he downstairs or upstairs? He's upstairs, isn't he?
He's downstairs, otherwise he can't murder patients.
All right, good. So before he caves that patient's head in, I'm going to interrupt him.
Okay, you interrupt him. He's rolled to hit. You interrupt. So he's obviously, you know what I mean. He's bringing his club down towards the patient
down to try and do his thing, and then I'm going to I'm going to do that thing that I do.
You should have a silver hammer. Be called Maxwell.
He requests interrupt.
Do I want to entangle him? Do I really want to entangle him? No. What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw my something at him. I'm going to slingshot at him, and then Cease is going to charge him at the same time.
Go for it.
He's going to pounce on him.
Actually, you're not invisible, but you're in the field of darkness, so he can't see you.
I think I might have hit him.
You hit him.
You hit him. So as he turns his back to bring the club down on this patient here, you basically hit him in the back of the head with a sling stone.
Enough to kill him?
No. So, however, it did shake him. Therefore, he's unable to. Well, actually, Cease goes on your card, so actually Cease gets to interrupt as well.
Yeah. So Cease is going to interrupt him, and Cease is going to pounce on him, Marbar.
Cease has got extra sharp claws. Okay, Cease pounces onto the doctor before he executes a patient. And crit fails.
Oh dear.
Oh, hang on, we can do the crit fail Benny thing, can't we? Was that
No, you can't. Not this one.
This rule set. We're not in it. That's the one on Sunday, isn't it?
That's the one on Sunday.
Crit fails twice.
Yeah. Well, I think the obvious thing to do there is actually oh yes,
Look at that cat. Majenko is going to get it.
It's got its claws stuck in the bedding.
No.
Crit failure.
So Cease comes landing, pounces, and unfortunately, totally misjudged.
Realises that that's not a club that the physician's holding. It's a cucumber, and he's a cat.
Well, I think Cease halfway through will think along those lines, but alas, however, in panic, he basically lands claws first on the bed. There's a scream from the patient. That's that. Cease killed a patient. There we go. Evil now.
Yeah, that's all right. I mean, the geezer was going to kill the patient, so he took that from him. You can't kill him. I'm going to kill him instead. You.
Okay. Grey Maiden Foot Soldier remains shaken, probably because some dragon keeps pestering it. New round.
That's the idea.
Grey Maiden Foot Soldier number 5 is under the gangplank, catwalk, I should say, and is going to run for it. 6. That's That was a terrible roll. Okay, the grey mate. Remain shaken on a 5. Entangled doesn't affect that,
It's
so
entangled.
yeah, entangled doesn't affect getting unshaken. They are. Yeah. So they. It's interesting. Combat tracker's not showing them as shaken. There we are. So they unshake, but they are entangled. If they don't break free, they're going to take 2d4 damage as the vines constrict. That'll be strength -2 to break free, then, won't it? They break free. Let's move towards the stairs and get to there. On their action, so that's Grey Maiden number 5. I think that's going to be. So the Grey Maid basically gets behind the shield and bashes it into Vorka. Vorka's obviously feeling very strong right now. He's obviously braced himself against the wall, or maybe he just ducks, but basically he doesn't push past Vorka. It's just Aki.
Walker, for some reason, still seems to be prone as well.
Oh, well, that doesn't really.
He's not prone. He's just a short goblin.
Exactly.
Stand up, Vorka. Oh, you are.
I was thinking along those same lines. Okay, that's a miss of the sling stone. Cease basically, I think, yeah, Cease basically retracts the claws and gets to make a vigor check as the patient breathes his last breath into Cease's.
The Bloodvale jumped the species barrier.
See, won't we?
We're about to find out. That's for sure.
Mm.
Okay, that is a wound upon the physician. The physician is bleeding out, so I will not remove him from the combat tracker. That gets us to Sassafras Teaberry.
So up here on the walkway, I can't really see anything from where I am, right? Because they're all under darkness.
That one's dark. That one's dim. So
But
theoretically,
don't you have low light vision?
yes, you can see
So
through
it
both of
doesn't
them.
make a difference.
Yeah, but but if that's magical darkness, low light vision don't see through that.
Not if it's pitch darkness, but that's not pitch darkness. It's just darkness.
It's just dark.
Yeah, and low light vision ignores darkness.
Because I actually rolled a raise for the first time, and I says I don't want a raise. I only want a normal success.
He deliberately did it because he knows
Where is the stairway so I can get down to the others? Because I really have no clue what's going on up here.
Yeah,
well, you can jump down, but you can jump down, but otherwise the stairway's over there.
Well, then I'm going to start heading for. I'll run for the stairs. Let me do a run.
Okie dokie. When you get to the stairway, you can either go down or you can go up. Record.
Oh, the stairs down as well, are there? I didn't know that.
No, because Sassafras is on the middle floor.
Well, she's in the middle floor.
Ah, right, yeah.
Rudy has strict orders to be staying outside unless I scream for help, and I haven't screamed for him.
Brings us to Vorka, who survives a shield bash, basically. There might be a crack in your shield, but you survived it.
That's okay. A little love will take care of it. I am going to, once again, I'm going to
Actually, I
spray
forgot
these
you were
guys.
invisible, so she obviously just missed you completely. So your shield's okay.
I'm going to spray these guys with my... I almost said I'm going to spray them with my love, but that might not be appropriate.
I was just thinking the same thing and thought, no, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that
One
one.
of those moments where you realise what you're saying.
I was thinking, no, I'm not
so
saying it either.
yeah, spell, bang bang.
Yeah.
And I will be, once again, I will be changing my hearts into little syringes.
Okie dokie. That hit them both with raises. You'll have to manually turn the raise dice on.
Yeah. Forgot to target them first. Doobie-doobie-doo. Okay, first one's definitely going down.
Ouch.
And the syringes are filled with knockout drugs.
Okie dokie. Unless you really want to reroll, I'm quite happy for it to have let it apply to both.
Yeah, no, that's fine. To
For
take them both
speed.
out is fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Be settled. Go on then.
There we go. I was getting worried there. Knocked out.
And then I will continue up the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
And
basically, it gets a bit interesting.
I think if my count is right, I should end up basically just through the double doors up there.
You want to go through those doors there, or are you going up to the third floor?
I'm going up to the third floor.
Okay, so I make that 4 to there, 6 to there, 8 to get to there. Then
I just end up one floor. Okay.
Yeah. So you end up pretty much where you are
now.
now.
I end up where I am, just up one floor from where I was. Okay. That works.
Yeah. Thinking about it. Sorry about that.
No, it's all good.
You have to. It's a. You think about it, it's got to be going up like that, hasn't it? So. Oh, it's my go first, is it? He's no longer shaken. No longer shaken.
It's not your goal.
No! No! That's not fair!
It's not your goal. Feel free to tell me all about your plan.
Yes. Tell us about the master plan.
You really think that you lot can do something against a plague of this magnitude?
I know you said it before.
Your foolish crusade to save the city is doomed to failure.
Is that it? He's not going to go into any more detail?
Interrupting this important work to determine a cure for the plague is of grave importance, and any interference will be taken as high treason. The Queen herself commissioned this task, so whatever you are intending to do, you should think about the resulting consequences. A disease is the world's way to bring back balance, and in order for a civilization to grow and prosper, the parts of society that hold everything else back must be periodically pruned. Corvosa will be stronger at the end of these dark days, a place where you and I would be proud to call home.
And then he tries to hit you, but you block it.
Fair enough. He's not allowed to attack me anyway.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Read the card. Yes, he is. Read the card. His next action. So if he I was going to declare a multi-action. He was going to try stunning you, and then he was going to hit you. However, instead of stunning you, he decided to monologue, and then he tries to stab you.
Okay.
The point being is, he missed anyway. It means he gets a single act. He's got a multi-action penalty, hasn't he, to do anything in a turn, which is still a perfectly good.
Well, that deserves some payback. So, still dangling from the ceiling.
Actually, what he's meant to do is flee, actually, but I forgot. Well, he wanted to hit you, but yeah. Oh, well. I think he realises he can't escape, so there we go.
Still dangling from the ceiling. He's going to, for my on-hand attack, he's going to get a boot. So that'll be an armed attack. I got one of them programmed in. Yes, I do.
Well, that took forever for him to actually do, because he was meant to do that before you hit him.
Yeah. so when he's finished, I kick him.
Yeah. Okay, that's a wound.
And then swing the basket of the mango into him as well to try and knock him out. Oh, we can't be having that.
Oh, I should have inspired it. Oh, I think you can't inspire heroics on yourself, can you?
You can't, no. That is again non-lethal, because I want to question this bugger. And then I'll pull my sword out the ceiling.
Okey-dokey. Okay, a genius up next.
Our junior is going to carry on tap dancing on this Grey Maiden's head.
Eight and 1, 2 and 3, and 8 and 1, 2 and 3.
Keeping her distracted. And that's our junior done.
Next, Thaddeus, go for it.
Thaddeus. Well, this is all changed again, isn't it?
Wait, just remembered I'm way down in the wrong. Can't see you moving. There we go. Go for it.
Righty-ho. First off is that has to get spent. So Queen Physician number 4, who was on his own, I'm quite concerned to start killing patients. So could you just go to sleep, please? Shh, go to sleep, lie down.
Or it's bigger, isn't it, rather than spirit? Is it spirit? I never remember. Spirit. -2 if you got the raise, but you didn't. So. Spirit check. He's not going to sleep.
He's not going to sleep then. Does he want to lie down for a bit?
That evil eye is really annoying. That's
Yeah.
bigger, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. So slumber's a free action, you know.
Yeah,
And if it
I
doesn't-
know.
if it doesn't
Don't
work,
worry, I'm used to it now, so don't you worry. I think he does want to lie down for a bit. He's stunned.
Right, maybe some prince will come along and kiss you. Pace 6. I've got to go upstairs. I've got to find out what's going on.
Okay, Grey Maiden Foot Soldier 7 remains shaken. I've got no bennies to deal with that, so when you pulled her off that catwalk, she really landed hard.
That's you, dear.
I apologise. Did you say that Grey Maiden's still prone down there?
That's still shaken,
But not prone?
but not prone.
I think I'm going to land on her.
I'll tell a lie. It would. There's no logical reason why they wouldn't be prone. So yes, they are. I would say in their action they could have got up, but they're still shaken. That's why they're not prone.
Well, they're going to be prone in a minute when I land on top of them.
Okay.
So, death from above, or at least land on from above, KO from above.
Sure,
hopefully.
that's a pounce attack.
Probably.
Hang on. Hold up. That's the wrong one. Bear with me.
But if I leave that on top of there, it's going to be a nightmare to target, so I'll move to one side.
Let me not accept your move. Then I can do that. Grey Maiden Foot Soldier 7 is above you. They got up. That's fine. Then you go for it. Sorry, I lost them. I was seeing Grey Maiden Foot, and the S I was reading as a 5, not a 7.
Ah, I see. Right.
My confusion. I apologise.
That's quite all right.
You're pouncing, are you? Okie dokie. Yeah, you're just dropping down on top of them.
Night, night.
And there, and you're back on the ground floor again.
I am indeed. Is this Queen's... Oh no, that Queen's physician's already incapped anyway.
He's just bleeding out, just because he'll either survive and then someone will probably murder him, or he'll bleed out, you see. So I thought I'd give you the choice, you see.
That's fine. I'm just trying to decide what Majenko's going to do. I can't see much in the way of targets. Oh, no, that one seems... Is there anything around here, Grey Maiden or Doctor-wise, that's actually conscious?
No, Queen Physician 4 is conscious. I've just kind of immobilised them slightly.
Lying down on the job.
Okay then. Then I guess Majenko will go over there and have a go. Can move that far anyway. He's flying, can't he?
You get a flight of 8, pace of 8.
Oh,
Could be wrong.
in that case.
Yeah, pace 8 for 8. Afraid. And he can't run while
That's
flying
okay.
unless... I'm afraid to say.
Then he'll get that far.
He will indeed, yeah. He's not a big dragon like you used to be. He's only got stubby wings.
Ah, bless.
Okay. Queen's Physician number 4 remains stunned. Well, that was an active go for his part. And Queen's Physician number 2 dies from blood loss. That's the end of the round.
Bloody deserves it. He was a git.
Okay, I think at this point there's one Grey Maiden left, isn't there? Which, for the ease of story and moving stuff on, because I'm fed up with this fight.
Can't think why. 3 weeks is nothing, right?
Okie dokie. So, I am going to save the encounter by mistake. I am going to clear all action cards. I am going to unlock tokens.
And why is this building?
I'm about to reset adventure cards and bennies if anyone wants to spend them before, because we're starting this week's session now.
Not just actually think I used any PowerPoints.
If I had PowerPoints to regain, I would, but I don't, so I shan't.
Vorka is going to get a clue about exactly what is happening here.
Okay,
I'm going to
well,
push the doctor. I'm going to push the doctor off his chair, sit down at his desk, and start going through the notes that are on his desk.
Ooh.
And I'm pulling out of my doublet.
Clovers, yay!
Does anybody want a pen?
Right. Has everyone spent all their bennies they want to spend?
Vorka's getting a clue.
I know Vorka's
Spent an
getting a
adventure
clue.
card.
He spent an adventure
So
card.
did I.
But
I'm dressed to kill.
I know, but give me a chance. I'm sorting out bennies first. Resetting bennies in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resetting. Resetting adventure cards in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, welcome to this week's session. So, okay.
Yay!
The doctor's office. I need to check things out because you found paperwork elsewhere, didn't you? So this is what I just need to check. Now, what I'm going to say is, obviously, the paperwork you've got gives you everything you need to know, but I'm not sure if it takes time, if that makes sense. However,
I got paperwork from
with
that room.
Vorka playing Get a Clue means there's basically Vorka can shift through it, find the important stuff really quickly. So,
There's paperwork in there, and there was paperwork on his desk as well.
okay. So I'm going to say, basically you paid the card, Vorka. So basically, I'm just going to give you all the information. So, the research notes in this room clearly indicate why the Varisians are being studied here. And going through the notes reveals the fact that the Church of Gathoa is involved with the investigation, with several references of reports being sent below to A.
Gathoa, that's the god of disease and the undead, isn't it?
It is indeed. It would appear, basically, what's happened here, this room is full of Varisians who are immune to the blood veil. They were trying to work out why and create a new version that would infect them. Okay, and the doctor's office.
Right, so that kind of clarifies why they were all kicking off.
Yeah.
They're doing gem warfare.
When Vorka comes into the doctor's office, he'll find Gastus sitting on the doctor's chair with his boots up on the doctor's desk, going through some of the notes, and an unconscious doctor on the floor underneath him.
By the way, is the map supposed to have black squares in it? Is the build not just lopsided?
The map isn't a map anymore, as far as I can see.
I just wondered if there was any secret doors or anything like that.
I've just got a black screen.
That's because you've moved.
Yeah.
Oh, so I have. Sorry.
Yeah.
There you go. I just decided to move them all into the same room. Okay. So, blood, bile, and other humours bubble away as you all come into this room with oddly formed beakers and twisted tubes in this sizable laboratory. Any wall space left in view between cabinets or overlaid bookshelves is covered by worn parchments depicting magnified aspects of human anatomy in grisly detail, many pierced with pins and flags like war maps of a veteran. Aina. In the corner, a desk of elegantly carved white ash bears the image of a herd of antelope, but stains from dark chemicals and gore disfigures this once beautiful piece. Okie dokie. Well, search the desk. Yeah. Dr. Davis's scattered notes on the source that some of the Varisia immunity blood vial, when combined with the notes found in G5, these provide using health. Okay. Walker, with your get a clue, by comparing the notes that the doctor has in here, yeah, and because actually there is an aftermath that I know, there is an advantage. So I can do it now. I'm going to move on a bit. Need to move the adventure on because I'm reading this. The grave, epidemic conclusion. We played the get a clue card. So what will happen is, basically, what's meant to happen is, with the notes you find on the two places, it gives you lots of clues on how to create a cure for the blood vial. However, basically, Vorka just stares at them, and instead of basically someone making alchemy or healing checks at -4 and a week of work, yeah, Vorka just realizes and it just clicks, and therefore he has already worked out how to cure the blood vial.
Yay!
All we need to do is have everybody wear masks and wash their hands for 30 seconds.
I thought we needed to inject bleach.
Stay at home.
No, ultraviolet light, you know.
Vorka?
Yeah. As they say, 2 squares apart on the map.
Vorka, by getting a clue there, yeah. Obviously, you haven't got the facilities or the stuff to do it yet. You'll need to finish this whole encounter and then get outside and get the pieces together. But Vorka's worked out how to cure the blood vial, and because he does it in a single day to get all the facilities together, Vorka has saved 1,000 lives.
Woohoo!
Go Vorka.
Go Vorka.
Go Vorka. Go Vorka.
Vorka, yeah.
It's all to Shellyan. She's the one that told me that gave me the idea of what should work.
Okie dokie. Right. Plan.
So it says bodies were taken downstairs. Now, is that downstairs from here or
down to A? It said
down to A.
That's what it said. A with a dot, so a capital A. It should be pointed out. So
right,
it's
so
probably
an initial.
It's an initial, you suspect. Yeah, sent below to A.
I think we need to wake the doctor up and find out who A is and how we get to them.
Jiminy, did you disconnect? Jiminy disconnecting?
Well, we need.
He just spoke.
You mean from Fantasy Grounds?
We need to check. We need to check the rest of this building out. I mean, A may just be like in a basement, or maybe one of these doctors.
Well, I'm sure this fellow will know. I will say, pulling the doctor's head up by his hair.
I'll tell you what I will. I'll tell you what I will say is actually, because you've all been around the place. Let's turn on preview mode. Let's turn off. Maybe it's when I unlock it. I'm still getting used to these icons. Yes, still over here. Let's do that so you can see the whole map. You might all work out where you haven't been yet.
We've not been in there, and we've not been in there.
Yes. Look at something. There's a square with a door there and a square with a door.
Like a trapdoor, one might say.
Or maybe no, I'm not thinking trapdoor.
Or it's a privy.
Ew.
No.
It's the garderobe.
No. It looks, it's a big square and there's a platform.
What, a chute to drop corpses
elevator.
down?
It's an elevator.
It's a magical floating disc thing for going up and down on.
Right, yeah, it's basically, yeah, there is an elevator back there. But we'll worry about that when we get to it. So,
where is my character on the map?
We're all at the bottom middle in the room together.
I can see C, so just can't see me.
You were probably disconnected when I moved everyone. 'em. 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 'em.
There I am.
There you are.
I've got a 3D token now. It's got to play in 3D mode.
Right.
Not really.
Okay, the doctor regained. Okay, the doctor's detect arcana. He had detect arcana on, which is why he could see Gastus. Okie dokie.
Guess that.
The doctor the doctor basically recovers surprisingly quick.
Well, probably when I'm yanking his head up by his hair with an ouch.
And I need to turn off invisibility. I need to turn off all fiction. I need to turn off invisibility. I need to turn off ability. I need to turn off deflection. Turn off smite. Turn off boost trait athletics. I need to turn off visible. I need to turn off smite. I need to turn off invisible and vulnerable and smite and smite. I think that gets everyone up to date. Can I have an athletics check from you, please? Gastus. Okay. Yeah, but that's fine.
What's he trying?
Well, as you go to pick him up, he literally grabs at something in a sort of concealed compartment under the desk and tries to imbibe it. But unfortunately, you are able to prevent him from drinking the healing potion.
Well, I will smack his head on the table and say, Davy, 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 you have been a naughty monkey. I'll take the healing potion off him and put it on the other end of the desk. Now, dear fellow, we know what you've been up to. So, who is A, and how can we go and have a word with them?
Well, I think it's time to hit you with a stunning revelation, he says. I hit you all with stun. Cost him 5 power points, but he got all of you. But everyone gets to make a vigor check at -2 or be stunned. He's a bard, I'm afraid, so he can cast spells with just his voice. Orca is stunned. Heki is not stunned.
Oh, right, okay.
Leia is stunned. Sassafras is stunned. Orca is still stunned. Thaddeus is not stunned.
Are we all still invisible or no?
Oh, no, you're not. So my net result from that, it looks like, is Vorka goes down and Sassafras goes down. Argenia, Ruti, and Cease also need to make saves, of course.
Just didn't need to make a save.
I'm down, aren't I?
Yep.
No, you got it even on a -2. You got a 6.
That was Majenko.
Oh, Majenko. Yeah, Leia's stunned as well. Yeah. Argenia's stunned, and Majenko's okay, but Armenia's stunned. Ruti gets stunned. Ruti got stunned. Majenko's okay, but Armenia isn't. And then that's is stunned. Is stunned. Thaddeus gets to react before Raina can die. Make for the door. What does? Actually, I'll tell you what.
I'm gonna get him before he gets to the kin door and all.
And so's Gastus.
He's no stunned.
I'm not
Gastus
stunned.
isn't stunned. Your pet is. All right. Sorry.
Oh no, you're not. He's going first.
What is this, pantomime season?
Right. I think the easiest thing to do is He
Said that he can get a joke.
he is going to.
Since I was grabbing him by the hair, I'm assuming I am in combat with him effectively if he's trying to break away from me.
Well, I'm going to rule you had to resist the stun, so he's just going to make a bolt for it as he hits you. And basically, you all hit with. He literally goes, "It's a stunning revelation," and then sings a really piercing note that basically makes all of you have to cover your ears. There you go.
Okay.
So he moves to there, and then sings a very loud, piercing note again. Everyone who isn't stunned gets to make a stun check at -2. It did cost me all but one of my power points. Justice is not stunned. Thaddeus is not stunned. I was already. But Jenko is not stunned. Sorry, I realised afterwards. Cease is not stunned. Okay, that's the end of his go. Because I couldn't multi-action for running. And Aki's not stunned. He's getting very annoyed with you lot, but as he's running, he's quite insane. You're still stunned. Sorry, I forgot. It's Gastus next. Sorry.
What about Majenko?
Good point. Majenko can act. All right, go for it.
Jenko going to stun him.
Oh, actual fact, no, I take it back. Let me retcon that slightly.
That would be turnabout, wouldn't it?
Let me retcon it slightly. Basically I'm going to go back to Rainer first, because he's ended. Leia.
Yes.
Spend a conviction. You're the chosen one.
Oh, I can do that.
I just remembered to spend it now before I move the combat tracker onto you to see if you're stunned.
Bear with me, I've just lost my character sheet.
You just you spend the conviction. I'll just put one on for you anyway, if you know what I mean. Thank you. Okay. Now it's your turn. You are no longer stunned, but you can get up and act.
Yay. Well, all right then. Excellent.
Costs you 2 inches of movement to stand up, but you can move. There.
Non-lethal attack. Get down.
Okay, go for it. Roll that damage.
I'd quite like to have broken his nose, actually.
Break his nose. Okay, well, that was very short. He's out for the count again.
Some people don't deserve this, but I want to grab the doctor, drag him through here, and there are shackles on all these beds, aren't there?
There are.
So I'm going to help one of the poor folks off the bed, shackling them, and strip the doctor naked and shackle him to the bed.
Okay. Right, if you're stripping you naked, that means this time I'll give you his equipment.
Walker, there's some people in here that really need some healing.
They're all incapacitated in that room, it has to be said. They're alive, but they're all incapacitated, according to the...
By the way, you might as well stick a gag in his mouth so he can't speak.
Oh, I was going to go one better than that.
What, remove
Cut
his
out
tongue?
his tongue. Cut out his tongue. Cut out his tongue.
That's exactly what I'm going to do.
No, stick a bloody rag down his throat.
Oh, that was going to come afterwards. I'm going to give him. I'm going to see if there are any samples of the blood veil around here that I can shove down there as well. But I'm cutting his tongue out.
Okay.
None of you will have seen Gastus this angry at anything before.
I'm going to spend a penny on that. He dies of blood loss.
Okay.
Spend a penny to fail. basically halfway through, as you're cutting his tongue out, he grins evilly and swallows his own tongue and chokes to death.
Fair enough.
Hey, right, congratulations. No, it's just he's a complete nut job and will basically won't be taken
Got a
alive.
button key. I wonder if that's got anything to do with the elevator.
Anyway, she's got lots of equipment there. What are you going to do with it?
I'm going to have a look at it. I'll start with his magical amulet, which I'm pretty sure is an amulet of natural armor, not that I know it.
You know,
Actually,
I think this doctor talked while he was working and maybe gave away things to some of these patients that we're going to help.
And I'll have a look at his magical flask.
Maybe they can tell us the information we need.
They're all, unfortunately, as I said, they're all incapacitated and they were deliberately not told anything. However, at this point, I will say instead, although I will at this point instead I will say that I just need to remind myself. His name. Oh, it was Ashani, wasn't it? Yeah, Ashani. And I will say, basically, due to the amount of time you all spent in here, and obviously there's obviously been lots of noise. Ashani arrives, certainly not hostile, and basically, after being appraised of the situation, seeing what the horrors of in here, he basically starts tending to the injured in this room because they haven't got blood veil. He can help them anyway. So what are you going to do about all his this equipment? So
Ashani Thaddeus to take a look at.
Ashani will basically look after the patients, enabling you to carry on.
Are any of these patients children?
No. They're all Varisian. They're all human, male and adult males and females.
Okay.
Because apparently to the notes, 5% of Varisians are proving to be completely immune to.
Well, there was a healing potion on that table that he tried to get. I'm going to give that to whichever one of them looks the worst off.
That would be that one. Potion. But the thing is, I would point out that healing potion would, in fact, be better off downstairs because that would kill someone who has blood veil.
It would? Okay, then I'm going to go do that. And if there's a child, I'm going to choose to give it to them.
Okay, yep, you find a child and you pour the potion of healing with cure disease down their throats and you cure them of blood veil. Which reminds me, actually, I need every player character here to make a vigor check. You have been exposed to the blood veil quite a lot in the ward downstairs.
I'm pretty sure I haven't because I was on the balcony thing and then came straight up here.
Oh yeah, you're assuming it's a natural disease, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'll take the 4.
Take the 4.
I think I'm
okay.
fine.
No problem at all. Okay, so there's an amulet, there's a button key, there's an iron key, there's a mask.
Borga's going to kind of look at everything and see what he can figure out.
I had rolled an occult score for the amulet.
The amulet. Okay, there you go.
Which means Forker will have done the flask.
I have no idea what's in the flask. I think it's alcohol.
You got an 8 for your first roll, and since Thaddeus had already done the amulet, you'll have identified the flask, won't you?
A label exists on this that says Elixir of True Healing. Oh, it's cursed. I shouldn't have identified it.
Forker got a raise, which means he does identify it as a cursed
He does
item.
identify it as a cursed item.
And I should not be distracted for those -2s. So
no, you shouldn't be distracted.
That
You
means
shouldn't
you've
be stunned.
identified the rapier as well.
The rapier. I wanted to hit you with that.
I'm going to bring the kid back up
you
here.
did.
And is the chain shirt something that needs to be identified as well?
Yes.
Or is it just Mithro? And do the keys need to be identified?
No, they're not magical in nature. They're not identified because, of course, you've got to work out what the keys open. That makes sense. So they aren't identified. They aren't
The
magical.
Valus is, huh?
Yeah.
If Vorka tells
The Valus was the
says,
The Valus was
if
the
Vorka
dog.
says what the rapier does, I'll ask if anybody else wants it, and if nobody does, I'm going to try and break it.
What does it do?
It's
You
specifically
all stunned still, or
designed
are
to
we over that?
hurt humans.
That's a pretty sick weapon.
And while it's worth an awful lot of money, I will break it
I don't
if
think we're
nobody else
stunned
wants
anymore
it, or I'll
now.
try to break it.
It's basically a rapier of human bane.
So it does D6 damage against humans and
AP3
2
versus
points of
humans.
AP. Yeah.
AP3 versus human.
Well, if nobody else wants it, I'll take it.
I
Go
don't
for
want
it.
it. Are we all still stunned because we're all?
We're not
stunned?
stunned.
Vorka
I've
wants
visual.
Vorka wants the chain shirt. If that's
we're not
if that's
stunned
okay.
anymore. That's all over after we battered the druid or the bard.
Right, so nobody else wants a
Just
rapier
talk.
then?
What do you want, people?
I've brought the kid upstairs, and I'm going to ask Vorka if he said he knew how to cure the blood veil now.
Well,
yes, no. Vorka has worked out a way to do a non-magical heal of the blood veil, but he obviously he can give his notes to Ishani, and Ishani can start mixing it up. You see, once he gets back to the
I'll grab
temple.
the amulet.
Yeah. The point being is, it's not a cure that you can roll out yourselves now. It's an alchemist cure rather than. In fact, actually, Ishani knows someone who can make the cure for the blood veil.
Well, then we need to get on with it now because there are children dying there downstairs.
Yeah,
Well,
don't I have
Vorka
that?
will go downstairs and just do like a mass healing on any of the kids that are down there that are needing.
I'll help you.
And let's not face it. Let's remember a certain love interest who's an alchemist.
Exactly, that's the point I was just making. There's 60 cots down there, so that's 1, 2, 3. There are 14 more children downstairs.
And I will be completely preoccupied with them.
To cure them, you need to cast magical healing of cure disease. Healing with cure disease. To heal them from blood veil.
Can I help you in any way with that?
Not that I know of.
You can do support rolls to help him.
Yeah, I'll do support rolls.
Turning to gray.
Okay. Don't forget. You know that a standard success doesn't heal. So, just support roll.
My support roll gives you +3.
That support roll means Vika. Basically, there's a -2 for mechanical purposes, because I know you guys can roleplay and all that. You need a 6 to heal blood veil. There's a -2 penalty to heal it. And with your assist, with your support, you turn Volker's 5 into a 7, so you heal you heal. Can you do healing as an area of effect? I think, for argument's sake, let's say for story-wise, she can this once.
Yes, because he's a cleric, isn't he?
Well, no, that's range. I don't think it's multiple targets, is it, or is it?
No,
You can add multiple targets
No,
as a cleric.
No, he's
Gain
got
the multiple.
I was
Yeah,
going to say he's got the
channeling gives you the
channeling
multiple
edge.
targets modifier. Which gives you the multiple targets modifier as well.
Probably cost it.
Yeah.
Okay. I can I know you haven't got the power points for it, but for 15 power points, you can heal all of them with one casting. That'll be nice.
Okay, that works.
Well, once the children are healed, I'd like to take them into one of the empty side rooms and...
Oh, Walker, you might want to... I'll give you an adventure card. You might want to give me one back after I've given you that one.
And I'm going to look after the kids in a side room while everybody else deals with the rest of the stuff. I'm going to get them cleaned up, get them fed, and keep them happy or at least as happy
Okay.
as I can.
Okay. So, is anyone going to?
I'm going to stay and help
anyone gonna
Leia
ex-
because this stuff is all beyond me.
Is anyone going to
Right,
examine?
let's. Yeah, I'm going to check through this room to see if there's anything that this iron key can be used on.
The iron
make it up.
key. I do believe the iron key. Oh, I don't need it.
What's the button?
It's a key. It says button key on it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's probably for the lift.
That was me thinking it was through the foxhole.
That masterwork chain shirt is the one that I'm putting back because I took the mithril one.
I apologise. Thank you.
It's all good.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, do you remember you picked the lock to get into the room you're in now with all the people who are immune to blood veil?
Is it the key for that door? Is it?
It is. So I can ID that one. That's the key for the door to area F7. The button key is once you all head over to the lift in the corner there. I just closed the map by mistake. I can open it.
Is there a button missing, a hole that this pokes into? Then
just about to find myself. You zoom out enough. Oh, that was weird. I had to zoom in for the pins to appear. Anyone who can... Okay. Following bracket area. Anyone who gets on the lift can plainly see the controls that cause the contraption to operate. The lever radiates a moderate necromancy. A notice check reveals an additional control set within the slot of an operating lever, a simple hole that's missing the button to operate it.
Looks like we have it.
So if you insert that into there and press the button, then anyone who's in the lift will descend. So does everyone want to get into the lift?
Yeah, maybe we should leave Shani to
look after the kids
here.
Yeah. I mean, you can spend some time on it, obviously. So I'm going to sell that gear. Obviously, you don't get it now, so I'll just keep it there, but I'll sell the gear. Yep. You don't need the 2 keys, so I'll get rid of those for ease. And then you head down the stairs.
They've got a thing coming up for cantrips in Savage Worlds.
A thing coming up for cantrips.
Arcane tricks.
What, a new what is it? A
new set of optional rules. A ley line walker sets a broom sweeping a floor, where you light a candle with your mind.
Okay, it should be pointed out. No, that's not
new stuff.
Right. That means okay. Game will have a sulk if I try and fit you all in. Let's try anyway. Big sulk. Oh, hang on. Got to get used to these new tokens. Right. Grumpy old git. I like the old. Even though the new ones are much smaller. Amount of screen estate. I'm going to freely admit, you guys probably won't be able to move there, so I shall worry about getting you out of that room when I share the map in a second.
All stuck.
Oh no, it's there. Going on. I don't think there's any lighting here. What's the description down here? Is it dark? No, it's 40 feet. So the lift descends 40 feet below the warehouse.
Does it play the music from the gallery?
No, but basically you're going past rock. Yeah, excavated rock. You can see it's been. It looks like it's been probably hand carved out over time. Okay, first things first. As you descend in the lift, something happens. as you descend through the lift.
Ooh.
We'll get an
Suddenly,
advance.
I feel more powerful.
Players' claws got longer.
Yeah.
Obviously, basically, Walker obviously passing overtaxing himself with that magical healing. It makes him more magically powerful.
And of course, when we go down the lift, somebody has to say, I have a bad feeling about this.
Mm.
Right. Let's enable player mode.
So everybody gets an extra adventure card.
Awesome.
Okay, that could. Well, you do know I'm just going to make that. I'm going to use that card to make the big bag just at the the end of adventure event encounter extra nasty. Now you know that, don't you?
I've got 2 adventure cards anyway. What do we get? 3 adventure cards now, do we? Yeah, excellent.
Confused. Okay, I don't know what's going on there, but clicking the enable player preview mode didn't turn on until I turned it on the old-fashioned way first, which is a bit strange. Share record. Yeah, that's what I do, isn't it? I share that, and then I sync it to current location.
Players' claws are incredibly vicious now.
You're all in the lift. The door opens. The scuffed stones of this chamber have been plastered over and then decorated with lurid murals of skeletons cavorting among the dead of Corvosa that has completely succumbed to the blood veil. Simple wooden doors. Simple wooden doors lead north and south and west. Obviously, the door back to the lift, actually, there. Each bearing the painting of a scythe-wielding skeleton. A sizable double door stands on the east wall, appearing in the mural as a massive set of double doors opening into the pyramid foundation of Castle Corvosa. 2 more scythe-wielding skeletons decorate these large doors.
So that's in that room there, yes?
Yes, that's obviously as the lift doors open, that's what you can see.
Well, let's step carefully into that room.
Basically, I'm going to, because you're all stacked up,
Yeah.
I will, you know what I mean? I will drag you out, as it were, so you can, as it were, unless you can find yourself. With you, Thaddeus is stepping out. Everyone else doing, if anything?
I'm going to step out. I'm not staying in this.
Well, he didn't write Tomb Raider, but he ran the company. Yeah.
Okay, everyone's out.
So, based on what was going on upstairs, we're dealing with the cult of Urgathoa.
That's what you think.
We should probably be on the lookout for magical defences.
Is there any dead people?
Are there dead people? Are there magical wards and things like that? Those of you that can see such things?
For the adventure. Hang on. Range of that in inches.
What?
Ridiculous.
60, isn't it?
Something like that, yeah.
What, see dead people?
Yeah.
Dead people is, or feel dead people. I like to say see dead people because feel dead people seems weird.
Depends on what you're into, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Range in inches.
We've just gone 6 inches below ground, and it's got like a 60-inch range. When he detected undead outside upstairs, this would have been easily within range of that, and there weren't any undead. So
yeah, but I wasn't looking down here, so stop being a clever dick.
Right, on the character sheet, you've erased the description on the character sheet. Yeah, go and have a look at it as a bug.
I haven't erased it. You've done something. Where is it? Good Dampier.
It's a gremlin here.
I haven't. They bugged it, didn't they?
Yes.
I fixed that. Why your version? As an limited action, you can descend undead within 20 inches.
Yeah, 40 yards.
Hey.
And Urgathoa is the goddess of disease and undead, so I'd be surprised if there weren't any.
So.
Why is the map all red?
Because that's the area in which Thaddeus can detect undead.
Oh, okay.
The blood calls.
Did I accidentally? Didn't mean to type 263. I don't know how that happened. Maybe it was the dog.
It's all red because the blood calls.
Or you can sense
Blood
4.
calls to us.
You can sense 4 skeletons over there.
You don't have to tell him what they are, just that they're minor undead.
No, you know. Well, yeah.
I can sort them by rank.
Can you sort them by name?
There's one called Bob, one called
Yeah.
Joe.
He's called Fred. You know?
There's
Tony M.
Okay, there's 4. So far you've detected 8 low-powered undead. Another 4 over there.
But there's not enough of them. It's just a skeleton crew.
Yeah. But no really powerful undead.
Yes, 1 very powerful undead.
Where?
Direction.
Oh. Apparently there's some really, really powerful undead in here. 1.
What happened to me looking after the kids? Are they all right now?
You left them with a shiny.
Ah, cool. Excellent.
And we've come down into the basement.
Because I've just finished the conversion of Night Train today. It's a nose ferret.
The nose ferret. Oh,
What?
them. I don't like nose ferrets.
It's the dead hand parlance for Nosferatu. Powerful Nosferatu. That's Thaddeus has a special ability in there, and that's why I'm telling him it's a Nosferatu. Okay, so there you go. So 9 undead in. He senses 9 undead in total. What actually happened was, as you came down through the lift, you saw this really thick layer of lead lining.
That prevented his powers.
That prevented him seeing downwards. He didn't look down anyway. He looked at the building was 3 stories up. He had no reason to look down. Anyway. So that's it. So what else are you doing in this room?
Well, before I start checking the doors to see if they're locked, because this is a magical disease-ridden cult place, I would like those that can detect magic to see if there are any magical wards before I touch stuff and explode.
I believe Majenko can do that without it costing him anything.
Oh yes, so can Argenia. So the thing is, they can't speak to us, so they can kind of know it's there, but not necessarily tell us anything.
But what
The belly's flow, says
Woohoo.
bewildered Badger.
Thank you, Matthew.
Thank you.
So what language do they speak?
Doesn't
Draconic.
actually say on the
Draconic.
Well, I can.
Draconic, presumably.
Well, I can talk Draconic.
Oh no, actually, they speak Common, Draconic, and Infernal.
There you go. So they
So,
can talk to us, so they can tell us.
And I can
Actually, yeah,
speak Infernal too.
So can I. All right then. So yeah,
What,
Argenia,
you mean to say
Majenko.
you can actually understand the duck as well?
Alright.
Yeah.
Because the
I
duck
understand
only
the duck.
speaks Infernal.
No, sorry, it's abyssal that I speak, not infernal. I apologise.
Okay, so is Majenko and Argenia debating their detect arcanas, are they?
Why not?
They're where or one?
We'll detect Arcana and have a look around to see if there's like magical wards or places that we should not stand.
Anybody who wants to,
explosions.
anybody who activates detect arcana and then looks around can make a notice check.
Okay.
Right, fine.
Jenko sees nothing.
Neither
Argenia
does
sees
Argenia.
nothing.
Sees nothing. Orca sees nothing.
What's with the twos?
Borkin's got to cast detect arcana before he can make the notice check. Not detect magic,
So he
detect
couldn't
arcana.
Oh, right. Okay, so detect magic doesn't work. All right.
Looking for magical traps, it's detect arcana.
Mm.
So you don't find
that-
magical traps anywhere.
In that case, if they think it's safe, let's not start with the double doors because that's the obvious ones. Let's start with these ones, and I will then see if it's locked.
Are you good, Gastus?
I am, yes. Have
Or
I
are
just
you-
exploded myself? Well, Gastus is good. Panic was neutral, but Gastus is good.
Okay, any
That's gonna leave a mark.
Okay, as you touch the doors, the skeletons painting on the wall surrounding the room breathe forth poisonous gas and animate their scythe wielding arms animate to strike everyone in the room.
Quack.
So there's I
Do
need
we get an evasion roll?
no.
We don't. Ooh.
No, I mean,
Ow.
don't get me wrong. I get basically the poison gas. I'm going to worry about. Obviously, the attacks are against your parry, but there is no evasion traps. Also, yeah, can I have a notice check?
Everyone?
Yeah, all of you.
Well, bollocks.
Somewhere in the distance, far away, you hear an alarm going off.
Ask not for whom the bell tolls.
I didn't. I think I sneezed.
It was checking
Tolls
the nails.
for us.
I heard it. It's creepy.
Okay, so I need fighting skill. Easy, obviously easy one. But I didn't think about that. I thought I meant to make an NPC for this trap, but I forgot, so I'll do it. Okay, so then that would be melee attack. Okay, so then that's fine. Okay, so now what I need to do is I need to put door on, and now it gets to target much everyone. Yeah, you about it? Says attacks. Scythes are striking all targets in the room. Okay, so I've got it activated. So then I do target enemy units. These target friendly units, then I don't know. That's not... Oh no, it's probably because I got you clicked. Sorry, let's clear that. Sorry. I'm gonna have to put the bloody thing on the map, am I? Oh, there we go. Then I can activate it. Then I can target enemy units. They're all targeted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Five, 6, 7. Oh. Okay. Walker, for a race. We're just going to go down the combat tracker. Why it didn't work, I don't know. Thaddeus, Asafras, Ruti, yeah, Jenko, Gastus, Genia, Happy. I need one more. Teeth. Okay.
Missed me. I counterattack.
you counterattack a stone skeleton. You can right. Let's clear targets. Roll the damage on Volker, I think, first. Didn't work. Let's try that again. Why it's not target properly, but that's fine. Oh dear, I think I've just killed Volker.
What did that 3 damage the first one?
Yeah, that looks like 13 damage to me, not 29.
Yeah, totally. Could just be the ace, the raised damage added to the 3.
I like the 29 personally because I'm evil. 13, I'll be nice. Okay, Sassafras T-Berry's hit next.
What did I just get hit with?
Magical trap.
Scythe, a magical trap.
Basically, skeleton scythes came out the wall and...
Can I soak that damage or no?
Yep. Jenko's shaken. He was hit. Okay, I think everyone.
Yeah, okay. That hurt for a minute.
Right.
You jumped over it. It was a low blow that one. He jumped up in the air.
Okie dokie. Setting off the trap. Okay.
And what about another room? So
Now you all get to make vigor checks against the poisonous gas. Apart from Majenko, did everyone else make?
Looks like it.
Jenko is shaken.
Well, Jenko
and
is right
fatigued.
next to 2 walls. It's probably got a double dose.
Majenko is shaken and fatigued at the end of the trap triggering. Everyone else is okay by the look of things.
Did I get the door open, or is it?
That's as soon as you touch the door.
Right.
Do you want to try to? Do you want to open the door?
I will try opening the door as part of that.
Yes, Rudy did need to.
Can I help him open the doors?
If the room's filling with gas, if I can open the door and get through it, that would be a good idea.
Yeah, Rudy's a fairy. He's fine.
Oh, the door's locked, isn't it?
Only because it was trapped. I unlocked it because obviously you'd opened it.
And I will pull the door open and say, "Everybody through!"
Cabinets and low
Everybody
benches
back!
fill this chamber. From pegs on the opposite side of the room, the empty black eyes of 2 beaked plague masks. Oh, actually, I forgot to give you all the plague masks. We'll work those out later. Actually, no, someone's got a plague mask. I don't think.
I
don't
do,
know if you
but it's nasty.
didn't ID it, did it? Or did you? I can't remember.
No.
The
I thought
empty
we did,
black
but maybe
eyes.
not.
Plague mask.
Magical? No, magical mask. It hasn't been ID'd. Make an ID check. You can certainly do so. To be retroactively while you're
I think
upstairs.
now's the right time.
I was going to say it was retroactively from upstairs. There you go.
The Vorka worked it out.
Resembling the non-magical doctor's mask, a plague bringer's mask grants protection against nauseating scents, immunity to one specific disease chosen at the time of mask creation. These ones have obviously been created to grant immunity to blood veil. The mask also veils the wearer's alignment, making her aura register as neutral to alignment detecting effects.
If only I was wearing that when I touched the door.
I am neutral, so I could have just touched the door.
I can open the doors because I'm just confusing.
Okay. Okay. So
If the Jenka's allowed to move.
I need to read up. I need to remind myself on where everyone knew what the implications of that alarm are, but that's not a problem. Okay, so you're all in that room. I'll worry about that. I'll worry about that in a minute. So you're all in this room, which I managed to close the. I'll put the pin. There's the pin. Walker's not in there, but anyway. So yeah, so basically 2 unblinking stairs.
Yeah, we better shut that door behind us.
Mm.
Everybody just dive in.
Did you just get everyone in here and shut the door, eh?
Yeah, because I'm not okay, because I had this thing hanging down over it and I couldn't see.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so dark leather robes, high boots, wide-brimmed hats, and solid canes fill most of the cabinets. The doors of one large glass-doored cabinet against the west wall is open to reveal glass shelves covered in a variety of delicate doctor's instruments, including containers of unguents, syringes, magnifying lenses, and the like. Plus a medicine jar full of black onyx gems. A small brass lock keeps these doors firmly.
You just said it was open.
No. West wall open to it. Yeah, I know. The doors of one large glass door cabinet against the west wall open to reveal glass shelves covered in a variety of delicate doctor's equipment. A small brass lock keeps these doors firmly shut. That's ridiculous. Oh yeah, if you open them, you can see it, but it's a glass door, so you can see through it. But the door's firmly locked. In addition, there are 2 plague bringer masks and 20 robes of dark leather robes, high boots, and wide-brimmed hats. In other words, physician clothes.
Oh, we could. In all honesty, if this place is infected with the blood veil, it might behoove as well for some of us to wear these masks.
Only 2 masks.
Well, we've got 3 because Leia's got one as well.
I know.
I did say some of us to wear these masks.
I know you did. I'm not just.
Yeah, but didn't
disagreeing.
Vorka work out the cure? So does it really matter anymore?
The cure requires an alchemist to mix it. And none of you are alchemists, so you can't make the cure. Inshani's going to take the cure to Lavender and Lavender's going to start mixing up the cure while you're down in the dungeon, which is why you get to save 1,000 people.
It doesn't
I'm
matter.
certain of the impression, Mistress Teaberry, that prevention is far better than cure.
Even if we catch it, I mean, the incubation, we'll still get out okay and get back to drink the cure, won't we?
Very well. None of you wish to use one. I certainly shall. And Gastus will put a mask on.
Yeah, I'll grab a mask and all.
Oh, see, here's the thing. The door, if it's detecting alignment on the door, Gastus, because he'd just seen him trick the trap, he'd be better off with the mask. As for me,
I just said I'm going to put a mask on. I'm also going to grab one of these sets of doctor's robes, because with a mask on and a set of robes and a big floppy hat, people, well, if there are, well, there's definitely going to be bad guys in here. They might think twice about attacking me, just long enough for me to stab them. So I'm not going to bother doing things like smashing the glass and looting the hole full of onyxes, will I put on a mask and disguise myself as a doctor?
Well, I'm kind of little to wear those robes, so I'm not going to bother.
Just notice it actually says add to tracker now. Not just the little arrow anymore.
So, sorry, how many masks is there? Is there still 2 left?
We've got 3 in total. I'm wearing one.
Well, no, you haven't taken. Well, no one's taken them from the party sheet.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Sorry,
saying.
I didn't realise
the party sheet.
Right, sorry.
As soon as whenever I describe equipment, I put them on the party sheet. That's how I do. That's how I roll.
Okay.
So,
And I shall take that and take that.
so yeah, everybody can put on doctor's clothing, but there's only 2 masks.
Well, Leia's already got one, but yeah.
I don't think I can wear those robes. They'll like swallow me whole, and I don't really think I look like a doctor.
I've got a funny feeling I can open the doors without the mask on.
Well, we know that a good person triggers it. We don't know if a neutral person will, but you still need push to talk, dear. I think so.
Well, here's the thing, right? The doors.
How about now?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So
now
this is
I blame
supposed
the
to
dog.
be. This is supposed to be a place of the undead, is it not? Or a place of death. Well, doesn't that mean say I can open the doors with it?
Okay. Well, that door's just opened.
What, all by itself?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's worrying.
No, I didn't
Why
open
don't I
it. Someone
step
must have clicked on it.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Open
Does
that
this
door.
door look? Well, if this door doesn't look similarly, they're probably those skeletons in that room were probably the defense. I will.
So there's still one
test this
plague
door
bringer's mask on the party sheet, so
I will test this door to see if it's locked, and if it's not, dressed as a doctor, I shall open it and step through, closing it behind me so as to cover my companions.
Do you just walk in on somebody in the privy?
Don't know. Because, if the place is full of bad guys, I will try and bluff it.
There's 4 skeletons up here, is there not?
I'm going. Yeah.
In that direction, not necessarily in this room. There could be more rooms beyond, couldn't there?
Well, but you're definitely walking towards skeletons.
Oh, but there was undead down there as well. So
I'm just saying something. So as you reach the door, is anyone saying anything?
Yes, there's undead behind the door. Trust me on this. I've got a buzz about these things. There's definitely undead beyond the door.
Then I will step through and hope they don't attack somebody dressed as a doctor, and that gives me a chance to wallop them before they wallop me.
Okay.
I appear to have stepped right into somebody.
Yes. Well, that basically you walk. Basically, right behind the door is a skeleton.
Oh.
It attacks you.
It does. Okay.
Well,
That answers that question.
If you remember, I did say an alarm sounded.
Yes, but I'm also dressed as a doctor.
Yes, but you did just step out of the room of indoctrination, and they haven't indoctrinated anyone today.
Right.
Ironically,
Oh boy, did you just get yourself in trouble.
Ironically, if you hadn't triggered the trap, then it would have worked. But because the alarm's been sounded, they're, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're on alert, I'm afraid to say. Okay, so this undead will walk to there. Floor you.
I told you I said I see dead people.
You can counter attack if you want.
I shall counterattack. Why not?
It's really nice. You get through that door, you put on all the robes, and then you can sneak through. But that requires people not to roll ones on their detect roll.
We didn't. We all rolled 2s.
Okay, point taken. Maybe there was a -1 penalty. Actually, I'll be honest. You both rolled 0s.
It was a -2, was it? Okay. Yeah. Looks as the 3 of us rolled 0s.
Oh, you shook it. I didn't notice that.
Really good. I shook it.
Okay. This one will come to there. Joy. That's a miss. You can only counterattack once, can't you?
Yeah, I don't have improved counterattack.
Okay, I'll attack you again. Now what I do need to do is that one. No, I don't. Hang on.
Disappearing.
That's because they've gone when the alarm sounds, they go somewhere else.
Ah. You're all turned invisible.
Look at that. They really want to kill. They really can't hurt you. That gets us to Thaddeus.
Little help.
This is the problem with Paizo maps. They're not big enough for Savage Worlds area effects. But that's a good thing. It's meant to be a fast fight. You just drop one big area effect and everyone in the room's gone.
For a moment, I thought he was going to do darkness, and then I was going to shout, "That didn't help!"
Sorry, it might be helpful if I switch that on. So should I target them first?
Oh, yeah.
Can't cast slumber because it doesn't work on undead. So, but
Now,
however, feel free to all lie down and take a break, guys.
Bigger check. No, it's at -2, but it's easier. It's easier to, you know what I mean, just to roll and then do it in my head.
Is that where all your hair went, Kevin?
Very good. Give you one for that, even though my hair falling out is very upsetting.
You should hear my grandson. He's 29 and he's losing his mind.
Okay, so. Okay, that's all of them. So there we go. And then clear targets. So you cast stun, and some skeletons fall over, and a couple of priests.
Righty-ho, that's me, isn't it?
Brings us to Leia.
What's the height clearance on the door?
Stated, unless otherwise stated. Doesn't say. Rock was excavated, smuggled into carts, and dumped into the river. The carts is refurbished in big light chambers. Doesn't actually say anything about the height, so let's assume it's a tunnel. Let's assume it's a dungeon, so it's probably 8-foot high walls tops. Because the more you have to excavate, the longer it would take.
I mean, you can move through fellow player characters. It's not like they're going to stop you. I mean, if you
NPCs,
yeah, but
NPCs
the other side of the PC is a lot of evil NPCs. So what I think I'm going to do is, and this is going to involve both running and multi-action. So I'll do the run roll first. No problem there. I'm going to put my hands either side onto the narrow area here, and I'm going to put my feet on Gastus's shoulders, and I'm going to leap over the top of these guys and land behind them, and then turn and fight them from the other side.
Okay, I like that. Make an athletics check. No problem at all. Even in the very limited space.
Excellent stuff.
Leah's mostly floof.
Exactly.
I am not. I am sleek and athletic.
Surely maximum floof.
Your whiskers told you
I can do better.
That's a hit.
Although, to be fair, I forgot to click the multi-action, which would have made that a -4. Would have made that a 4. So I will Benny it one more time, only this time I've clicked it.
Okie dokie.
Now it's really a hit.
Okay. Are they broken? No.
What makes you think they're broken?
No, it's Leia's claws on her character sheet. It's strange.
No, because it's a natural attack. You can have a higher damage die than you've got strength die.
No. It's not strange like that. It's strange in the fact that it's got fields missing and they're not editable.
They were editable when I unlocked it.
Oh. Well, I can't. There's no unlock, is what I'm trying to say.
Yes, there is. It's top left now. There's a padlock.
There's no unlock. There is no unlock on it.
I can see one.
Okay, then obviously it's a character thing. So can you unlock it for me? Then I won't need to create a new one for you.
There you go. It's unlocked.
That's really weird. As the GM, I can't see the unlock on your character sheet. That's not annoying. Thank you. I just wanted to put a keyword slashing in on your claws because that does matter sometimes. I don't think it does here, but it does matter sometimes. Sometimes you'll get bonuses and sometimes you won't. But anyway.
Just wait for the number of keywords that are going to need to be added when they get another upgrade.
Isn't Leah a monk as well?
I am a monk, yes.
Yes, so you do your raise damage is D10 on your claws.
Yes, it is. It's already in that.
Okie dokie. That is one less skeleton.
Excellent.
Okay. What's Majenko up to?
Majenko's going to fly in across the top. To there.
I forgot to give the description of this room, but was there you go. Majenko is shaken. See if Majenko unshakes. Majenko does unshake.
Then Majenko will attack human skeleton too.
It's stunned and prone upon the floor, so should be quite easy to hit.
Is it? Okay, fair enough.
No, I mean it's not down. It could get up and be nasty, so there's no reason not to. I'm not saying don't hit it.
Although don't hit it is exactly what happened. But never mind. I know that Majenko isn't quite there, but if we put him there, he's going to have less problems with the token stacking.
Majenko did hit, by the way.
What, with a 1?
He's very small. Gets bonuses to hit normal sized things.
It's +2. It's +6 to hit.
Fair enough.
Yeah, the Savage Worlds doesn't have a 1 fails roll, does it? It would.
Nope.
Okay. Gastidius is next.
Right, so let's go for the one that's not stunned first, shall we?
Hit with a raise.
And then if that drops him...
Sorry, I was giggling with some stuff. That one. I do like the targeted thing. It makes it easier for me to... No, it's not that one. Which one did you just hit? You just hit...
Number 3.
Front of you.
So I went for the one that wasn't stunned. So since Leia leapt over my head, landed, did a 3-point superhero landing, and then swept around kicking one of the skeletons, she's clearly crouched down on the ground. So I'll then take that skeleton out in front of me.
Yeah.
And leap over Leah's head.
Okay.
Into that cultist over there for my offhand attack.
Go for it.
In some kind of perfectly choreographed brilliance. Toughness 10 must be wearing some kind of armor.
Yeah, if you hover over him, like that.
Looks like they're wearing plate armor. Okay. Can I see any unarmored bits of them? Is it like a full suit?
Okay. A cultist of Uragova. Oh, there you go.
Yes.
It's kind of a breastplate, so shot
Figgy pork.
Avoid armor with maybe. Okay.
Best breastplates.
And then Argenia will fly into the room.
Yep.
And start screeching at the one that I'm fighting. Which, what should we call that? Probably not going to do anything. Not really going to do anything at all. So yeah, just screeching is going to have no effect whatsoever. That's her done.
Aki.
Oh, is there somebody hidden?
Somebody
Doors are going to burst
hidden.
open, aren't they?
Somebody is hidden, I'm afraid.
Things happen that we can't see.
but he's awake.
So it's not Aki yet. It's me next. That's Aki. What's Aki up to?
He's sitting there thinking what he should do. What he's doing.
1 penny to random NPC extra. Only that extra can use. Certainly will camber me. Oh, I hadn't seen you there. Okay, so this is the... I'm going to give the Benny to this chap. So I am going to... I'll smite. Multi-action. So I've got to turn it on before I cast it. That's fine. Smite would erase his +2 damage. Let you play it, because I think we'll finish this round and I'll call it.
Yes.
Check it out. Here comes the cavalry.
Okay. Might cost power points. So that. Cast that. Use the free Benny I just got. Use the Benny that NPC just got from the viewers to fail to cast a second spell. This one,
Angel, if I can get you to peel and chop those veggies for me. Okay, I'm just making sure we're on the same page.
Swings his scythe at Gastus. Not critically failing. His scythe at Gastus. You need the raise, don't you, to not be vulnerable?
Yep.
No.
You know, I left my cursor unmoving in the middle of the screen for a while, and after you leave it for a while, it turns into a hand, and it just happened to be right on her groin. It looked so dodgy.
Oh, rat tits. There's a beautiful bit of stunnage I nearly got away with there. Okay, Sassafras, you're up. Sassafras? Sassafras on hold.
I won't interrupt.
Jackie requests to interrupt.
What is it, athletics or agility?
You could interrupt. You don't need to roll off.
Snap to grid.
No, snap to grids off. Close the door. What's Aki up to? You'll have to move a bit further forwards if you want to target that cultist. You can't see him. Wow.
I'm casting Entangle.
Okay, you cast Entangle. You didn't get the raise. They are entangled.
Well, I'm going to do a area of effect Entangle, so it's going to be a medium burst template, I think.
Technically, you declare all that before you roll, but I'll let you off this time.
You want us to do? I have declared it in my head.
You just have different rules to everybody else, don't you?
Yeah, hurry up, and but don't hurry up. Yeah, so I'm just telling you.
Okay, so that also hits Majenka and Gustus because you didn't declare selective before I cast it.
I'm going to make it selective as well. Yeah.
Go on then. Hit the whip entangle.
I'm not going to make it damaging, so it's 2, 3, 4, 5 power points.
There we are. I'll entangle them. They are entangled.
Okay.
Sassafras is on. Yep. Sassafras is on hold and it cease next.
No, Sassafras shouldn't be on hold.
Yeah, I'll put you on hold because you weren't here when it was your turn.
Oh, it's because I was here. My computer was acting weird.
That's absolutely fine. I've just, it's a nice simple thing. I'll put you on hold because sometimes if there's voice issues and everything else, people need to notice and they can scream in chat if need be.
Everything was locking up on my computer. It's been weird for about the past 30 minutes.
No worries.
Is there anybody even left on their feet in there?
There's a whole lot of people left in there.
Quite a few clerics. Quite a few clerics.
So when do I come off hold then? Do I have to?
I'll let you come off. No, I'll let you come off hold now. I've lost you on the combat tracker though. Oh, there. You can come off hold now.
Step over to the door where I can sort of see what's going on.
Why do I know that's a havoc?
I'm going to use selective, and I'm paying the extra for the large burst template. So it'll be 4 power. So target everybody in the room for me because my computer is just gone nuts. And once you get them, let me know when they're all targeted, and I'll roll.
All targeted.
Because it's my favorite spell.
No, don't have a problem with that. Why do you think
I created?
Oh yes, with a raise
Why was it when I created that Patient Zero, I created a character that was a Galarian gnome with Havoc for you to play? Okay, that's a strength check at -2. I'm gonna.
I'm all distracted. Let me put the distraction.
That's 2d4 damage. Down the list.
You need to give her one day. I need to give her a character with a permanent havoc spell.
Most of my characters have havoc spells because, well, it's fun. For me, anyway.
Yeah, there's a character in Supers. It's got telekinetic explosion.
Ooh, Goldie survives. Doesn't. When I mean survives, I mean sees this, makes their save. I should think. Okay, and Orca is penultimately. Sorry, Orca is the last to act in the round, but he's not. It's not his go yet, alas. I'm afraid to say. But he can make a notice check right now. Nice like that. Unfortunately, you hear it just to. You hear something, and get it there. Unfortunately, just as you realise what you heard is footsteps running up from the south, the door swings open and someone clubs you. I wasn't expecting him to reach you, but unfortunately, he rolled really well on his run. So you spin round, therefore you don't get the drop, is what is basically the issue, and you're shaken as the club hits you. So I didn't get to drop you. It's nice for you, but fun for me. 10. He might make it. He'll come barreling in as well. So the two of them basically crowded into the door. He'll bash you as well. That will be a miss, and that gets us to Orca, who unshakes.
Okay, these guys are running around with skeletons. They are not good guys.
These are Queen's physicians, who you now know to be
There's a 9-bob note.
cultists of Urgathoa. Just as
Dooby dooby doo. Dooby dooby dooby. I think that has everybody targeted. 1, 2, no, it doesn't. Why are we
I was trying
targeted?
to be because probably I was targeting him at the same time you were.
Oh, that would probably do it. Yes. Okay, I'll let you do it then.
Sorry, I was trying to be helpful, but
It's all good. It's all good. One, 2, 3. We need number 18 as well.
yeah, that's the one I couldn't work out. That's the one. There you go. Sorry about that.
There we go. No, it's all good. It's all good, man.
You know, I like to try and while you're working out what you're doing, I think it makes just as much sense for me to do it. Okay, roll that damage. I think they might.
If you
all
thought
be in
you were
trouble.
heard over that, you weren't.
No, that doesn't matter. I was just wittering. Well, it looks like this time it wants to make you roll 4 times. I love the randomness of that. It should be embraced.
Don't do that.
Two shakens and 2 incapacitate. Sorry, 2 shakens, 1 wound, and 1 incapacitation.
I think I'll take that. That's fine.
Okie dokie. Right, I think this is probably a good spot to leave it today. So we shall return next time as you continue to besiege the Temple of Earth. Hope you enjoyed it. And nearly there. This is the final area. Ooh, it's not prepping book 3 sound effects. Right, well, thanks very much, guys. We shall see you next time.
Yeah, so we'll
Have
see you
lots
next
of
week.
fun.
Y'all have a good one. And I'll
Yeah,
be here with my havoc spell.
I count. I'm counting on it. Don't you worry. Take care of one another. See you all next
Well,
Tuesday.
Good night, all.